I could sit here and try to figure out like 5,000 ways to start this video, and I'm going to probably just go over them over and over again, and I'm never ever going to do it perfect. So, fucking intro. Fuck saying something that's perfect and planned. And I'm just going to do it as it comes. Right? It feels much better that way. Anything feels much better that way. I'm in my bathroom, hanging out. You guys can probably hear the echo. Kind of made it seem like I wasn't in the bathroom though, right? Just hanging out this wet wall. Just bring you guys some new crazy shit to think about. What else? So, I want to talk about the most censored, the most hated, the most avoided, the most denied topic of the world, which is drums, love. What the fuck is love? First off, I'm gonna start by comparing love with other things. By comparing the types of love. By comparing a love in between a woman and a man with the love you have for your parents. Right? So let's see. We have love for our parents because our parents are racist. We have a connection with them. We have like a bond with them. And that's how we look at them. We look at our parents and we love them because of that. That's the way it is. That's the way it's supposed to be. We have to love our parents. But then, later on in love, we grow and we think we're not going to fall in love. And we think love is whack. And then we end up falling in love either way. Sometimes we can't even avoid this shit we've been avoiding all our lives. So many people sit there and be like, I want to do this to not get hurt. I want to do this. And you know what? You still end up getting hurt. Maybe not the way you thought. Maybe worse. Maybe less. Love is a lottery at the end of the day. But what is it really when it comes to individually every person? What the hell is love individually like for each person? When it comes to falling in love with somebody, it's like this stranger just walked up in your life and became like part of you, like part of your blood, like they became like part of your life, and they have absolutely no blood bond. But that's the way the culture has made us look at it. Like we have blood bonds with our family members, and that's why we have to love them. Sorry about the tweet. We're all brothers and sisters at the end of the day. So when it comes to families, they're just a smaller picture of what we really are at the end of the day. We're all a big family. We're all connected. So we can all have the same type for love for each other. It doesn't matter if they're family or not. It doesn't matter. And that's why we fall in love with people. So I'm going to compare love to an addiction. Love can become an addiction. That's why I said many times, love is like a disease. Before I say anything else and I continue, I don't want to bash on love whatsoever. I will elaborate on that after. But I am with love absolutely, and I believe in it before anything. But it is said and believed that falling in love with somebody, it's like an addiction. It's an addiction. Addictions are not good. At the end of the day, too much of nothing is good for anybody. Doesn't matter where it is. So you would think love is not either. And that's the truth. People become addicted to the person they're in love with. Their definition of love, it changes depending on their convenience or other aspects of their life that has made them fall in love or not. It's like, what has gone you there? All these aspects. But when it comes to believing that love is like an addiction, it could be. We can take a lot of examples in society. We can take, the people that continuously get hit, like the women, the housewives that continuously get hit by their men, and they stay there, and they continue to stay there, and that's just what they believe love is. But that has turned into an addiction. This housewife is addicted to her husband, to the comfort of being at home, to doing what she does every day. So she's too scared to leave it, only for the simple fact that he's hitting her. She doesn't see it that way. She's addicted. So it is harming her. A lot of people consider addictions to be something that you just cannot let go of. You cannot let go of. And for most part, without considering love and feelings like that, when you are addicted to shit in like culture-wise in the world right now, is that. It's something that you cannot let go of. Like when somebody's addicted to crack, okay, they're addicted to it because they cannot let go of it. But if you really start looking deeper than that, and the other things we're addicted to, like money, love, attention, it's a whole different aspect. When it comes to looking at those addictions, my definition of addiction changes completely. My definition of addiction becomes an addiction that's harmful for you. That's something that you can't stop that is harmful for you. Because a lot of people are addicted to their career and to doing things that they love. And you know, how is that considered bad? They're addicted to something they love. So I believe that not all addictions are something bad. Not all addictions are harmful. But when something starts harming you, who you are, your mental stability, then it must be an addiction and it must be changed compared to somebody that's addicted to something, you know, that they love. Unless, of course, it starts affecting their life. There's a limit to everything. And you can be addicted to shit and people and more than that. It's all of how you look at it and your level of addiction. And your level of addiction and your level of dependency to things that you fall in love with. That's how I look at it. There's another example of a lot of girls, you know, they like the same thing like the housewife, but this girl, like, you know, she gets cheated on, but she stays with her man. She thinks that's love. She thinks she's working it out and she's staying with her man and that's the way it's supposed to be. And some people are able to have open relationships. They're able to do that. They're able to say, okay, I could do that, blah, blah, blah. But most people cannot do that. And for women especially, they tend to just sit around and take it in and pretend they're alright. But you know, inside, they're not alright. They're not alright. There's no way in hell that you're going to tell me that a wife that gets cheated on is alright because she's trying to make it work for their kids. Like, she's not alright. The woman's not alright. Like, you know, her surroundings are alright and she's happy because her kids are happy. But she is not alright because she got cheated on and she knows that. And I know, like I said, there's a lot of people that have open relationships and they can do that. But for the most part, people cannot do that. And, you know, living the way they do becomes an addiction. And I know there's a lot of people that work on staying together for their kids. And I have a wider aspect when it comes to that. You know, if two people are separated for a stupid reason and they need to work it out, that's a whole different story. But, you know, when a man cheats or a woman cheats in a marriage, it's different. You know, you're changing the course of either how you're going to live or how your kids are going to look at marriage in the future. It's really what it is. Me as a person, as a daughter, and as a future mother, I think about shit like that. It doesn't matter if it happened only to me and if I don't have kids yet. I always think about shit. What the hell are my kids going to learn from me? But anyways, that's beyond it. When it comes to love, what the fuck is love? Love is an addiction if it's harming you. Love is your addiction if it's harming you. And just like any other addiction, you need to work on it and your mental stability. Review your love and the way you are living and the way you are loving the people that you love, the person that you consider yourself for you. Analyze the way you love this person. And ask yourself if you're in love, you're in lust. Love being when you want to give and give some more. Lust being when you want to take and take everything. What is it that you are in? Because so many people live their life in lust. Taking and taking and taking. And believing this other person is alright. And you know, they might think they're alright. Because this person will sacrifice who they are. And say they're alright. But I just cannot believe that anybody that gets treated that way, No man, no woman that is fair lets to get cheated on. There's no way in hell. And there's so many people that stick around that and they're alright with it. And that's the way this world is the way it is now. That's the way, or that's the reason why our generation does not believe in love no more. It does not believe in any type of stability. So if we don't have people that believe in stability, in union, we have people that believe in nothing, that stand for nothing at the end of the day. Alright, we cannot live in a freaking society that parties their whole life. We can't. Who the hell is going to take care of the children? Who the hell is going to educate people the right way? It just can't be. But let me not get out of topic because I always do that. It's so terrible. I'm getting back to love. What the fuck is love? Love is an addiction if it is harmful to your life. And you gotta sit there and evaluate what's it doing for you, what is it not doing for you. Is it good? Is it bad? Are you better? Are you worse? Is it making you become a better person? Is it not? That's really the number one question. Is this love that you're living, is this love that you're loving, making you become a better person or a worse person? Just remember, the right and wrong are defined in very different ways depending on who you are. But for those people out there that understand what I'm trying to say, don't live life hurting like if you are not. Don't be afraid to make changes and speak up about how you feel. Because that's the only way people are ever going to find out how we are and how we feel. That's the only way people are ever going to care. You cannot live life avoiding love because love is all around you. If it's not in a girl, if it's not in a man, if it's not in a woman, then it's in your family and it's all around you. And it's also in your friends. At the end, I don't believe any type of relationship is different. I believe they all have the same principles. They all have the same principles. The principle of love. But hey, I'm going to let you guys go now because I already spoke out my ass. Hopefully I didn't talk too much. Talk to you later.